Hey everybody, Dean here with BodyFit. Got another tip or trick video for you today. It is a happy Monday morning around here, getting caught up from the weekend, and this is on my list. So we're gonna knock this out now. I'm gonna use a case in point um, story, if you will, to kind of drive home the tip or trick today. The tip or trick is going to talk about failure points, and I'm not going to go any further into that until I tell this story. So the story is, I have a very, very good friend of mine who reached out and he said, you know what, um, I'm in the gym, I'm doing the things that I think I should be doing. It would mean a tremendous amount if you take some of your time and maybe put me through one of your workouts, referring to me, and I'm looking to see what the difference is between what you do versus what I do. So I said sure. Um, so we went to the local gym that actually we both work out at, and I put him through one of my workouts. Now, the interesting thing was, we come to find out that the things that I'm doing, they're not much different from what he's doing or what he already was doing. Okay, and again, he reached out to me because he felt like he was doing the right things, but he wasn't getting the results that he was looking for. So, there's obviously something missing there. You guys have heard me talk about that before. If you're not getting results, there's something missing. You need to kind of get to the bottom of it. So he's smart enough to do that. So as we're lifting, I'm putting him through the same thing. I'm putting him through my workout, and it's pretty much the same thing that he's doing for that muscle group. Okay? But one key thing I pick up on right away is the fact that when he's lifting what he considers heavy or what he considers his max or his failure point, it's really not even close to what his actual failure point is. Now, in correlation to women, this is a very textbook mistake. As I think as females, they're a little bit more apprehensive or shy when it comes to lifting heavier weights. Not only because they don't want to get big and bulky, and that's a huge misconception, by the way. Not going to happen. Not possible. Don't worry about it. You don't have the testosterone in your body to make those changes. So, ladies, when you're picking up those weights and you're worried about getting big and bulky, really what's going to happen is you're going to get that lean, hard look, that good stuff that doesn't jiggle, all those results that you're looking for. But that's another video. So, women, they tend to shy away from the weights, again, because they don't want to get big and bulky. And also, I think that they're just a little bit nervous. They're a little bit scared. They don't want to hurt themselves. And those are all valid concerns. But that's not to say that that we don't have to get over that, and we don't have to find a way to fit that into the program to make sure that we reach the goals we're looking for. So back to him. So instantly, I see right away that he's not pushing himself near what his failure really is. Okay, so let's talk about what's been going on up to this point with him. I'm working out with him. I'm seeing his form is good. He knows what he's doing in the gym. If I saw him in the gym, I would say that he's 100% comfortable in there. So it wasn't for lack of knowing what he should be doing, but because he was missing that failure point, what was happening was, on those days he was training, he would come home from the gym, he would go to sleep at night, his body would make the repairs that it needed from whatever that workout was, but it didn't have to make a whole lot of changes, it didn't have to make a whole lot of improvement, because he really wasn't asking his body to make any of those changes, because he wasn't hitting failure. Because again, your body's perception of that failure is, when you go home at night, if it was able to handle whatever you threw at it, it has no reason to change. It has no reason to improve because it can handle it, right? So now, let's fast forward to my workout. Doing the same things, I'm upping his weight though. I take over. I start adding weights on. He's obviously a little bit nervous, but nevertheless, I'm there. I'm making sure his form is right. I know he's not going to injure himself, and I've been doing it long enough to be comfortable with knowing where I can push him. So instantly, I get the feedback after that workout. Holy smokes, I'm sorer than I've been, and I'm super fatigued, and all this good stuff. And so he kind of takes that ball and runs with it. Now he's implementing this into his daily routines. I'm not there, but nevertheless, he's implementing this. And now he's seeing drastic, dramatic changes, huge results, all by changing one simple little piece of the puzzle, if you will, and that's that failure point. Okay, because now, when he goes home at night, when he goes to sleep, his body repairs itself just like before, but his body picks up on it and says, well, whatever he did that day, we obviously were not able to handle because he hit failure. So now we've got to rebuild ourselves, and we've got to rebuild ourselves a little bit stronger so that next time we can handle it. So again, in males, that refers to larger muscles, leaner, harder look, all the good stuff that we want. In females, that refers to the lean, hard look that we're all going for. Stuff doesn't jiggle. Stuff stays where it should. Gravity hasn't taken over. It's nothing but positive. So again, that all comes from failure. So moral of the story is, when you're in the gym, when you're doing these things, whether you're inside body fit, outside body fit, make sure when it's resistance based, you are hitting failure. Okay. The safest way to gauge it is to make sure that whatever rep range you're looking for, you're hitting failure within that point. Meaning, if you're going for 10 reps, by that 10th rep, you cannot get that 10th rep, or you barely can finish it. Okay, that's failure. Little tip or trick on top of that, if you will, is make sure your form isn't failing as you add weight. Okay, men are more. I see this more with men. They like to throw a ton of weight on there, and then their form goes out the window. There's no reason for that. Your form is always got to be first. Your form is key. That's what's going to give you a long, successful, injury-free career, if you will, as far as you're going down your exercise road or exercise path to reach those goals. So again, if form starts to fail, that's when you stop. That's when you know you've had enough. But other than that, you need to make sure you're hitting failure every time, especially you ladies. I'm telling you, you're going to see nothing but benefits. So hope that helps. Hope you like these videos. As always, subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's plenty more where these are coming from. And I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you soon at BodyFit.